Okay, so here's like an actual full view of the house. It's kind of like a mini looking like castle thing, especially with the rock tower there on this side. Good morning, everyone. We are going to have a fun video today. So I am going to be doing the whole house shopping thing. The first house I actually looked at earlier this week, so I'll include that footage from that house. And then the other two houses we're looking at today. So still trying to find the best fit for kind of what I'm looking for. But with all that being said, I'm just gonna kind of let the houses speak for themselves. So let's head out. Oh, we just got here. You guys can remember this from Sunday last week. And I'm gonna kind of run through it super quick with all of you. So we've got the whole downstairs area. So this is kind of like little office. So you can kind of see basement area. So they have this as an office now, and then I could keep this as an office, or here's another idea. They've got a theater in this room. So if this isn't structural, I mean, we could put pillars there, but you remove this wall and then you have this open, so then you can have natural light and then get like a giant screen here. So it's like a decked out movie theater area. And then you can see there's a little sink there with a bathroom. So this has like a kitchenette down here. So if I wanted to have one of my friends like crash here, then they could, because it's got like a second living space kind of. And then there's another office space. You can see the truck right out there. But this is kind of like another little office space. They use it as a library right now. I could kind of use this as like a guest room is what I actually thought, instead of having an actual office space. But then also it's got like an okay view to the outside, so then I could set up like a desk to have meetings and stuff in here. Not quite sure on that, but it does have a fan. That's just a random closet. And then got pet stuff here. Urinal house. Boop. Yeah, I thought that was funny, but yeah, this is another bathroom. So you notice this house has tons and tons of bathrooms. So right next to this is where we actually get into the garage. So this is the part that I'm not super excited about, but it's okay. So this is Colorado, it looks like. So you can see it fits lengthwise pretty well. Like if this shelf wasn't here, then my truck, even though it's a half ton and it's longer, could fit. But the thing I'm worried about is this truck is almost maxed out on height. You can see. So I think my truck's too tall to fit in this garage. And then this thing, I'm guessing, yeah, this looks like it's structural. I don't know anything about building, guys. I'm sorry. But since that's there, I thought that maybe that wouldn't be there, but it is. And so then it's kind of tight. So yeah, 2 cars only. And I don't know what else to say. So truck probably can't fit, and so I could have 1 car here and then 1 car here. So maybe that means I have to get 2 supercars instead of just 1, I guess. I gotta use a garage space. There's a front door right there, and then we can see the whole living space. Sadly, the cat does not come with the house or this fuzzy yellow carpet. But this is like a really nice living room area. What I was actually thinking though, because this has a good view and it's somewhat formal, is I could actually use this as a place to meet with a lot of the people that I have to network with just in this kind of area. So set it more up, not quite like an office space, but more like a meeting space. So maybe put like an actual table in that area. And then another bathroom here with a shower. You'll notice that's everywhere. And then we have a kind of like guest bedroom. I honestly would keep this pretty much just how it is, just as a guest bedroom. I wouldn't do anything special there. And then this is the fun part, guys, but we have to go here first. Here is another office space with more fan stuff. So this, I was thinking again, I'm not sure. I think maybe a guest bedroom for this one, actually. The reason being is there's so many little office spaces, and this one has a pretty nice view, but there's another room that for me personally, I think would work better for when I'm doing my editing and stuff. So here's where the actual laundry room setup is, and it goes right into the master bedroom. So first we have the bathroom for the master bedroom, and let me find the light switch. There we go. Huge bathtub. Like this bathroom, really, really high ceilings. You can see the shower in here. I mean, it's massive. I mean, this is like perfect. I love this style on the sinks. And then we can turn that off, and I don't know where the light is here, but it's got one of these. Oh, here we go. Huge walk-in closet with very, very high ceilings, so I can store all my junk. And then we've got the actual master bedroom here. So great views in here, a ton of space, and it goes right out to the patio, which I will show that to you guys last. Here's where I'm actually thinking about having the office space, Now here's the reason is, you see that you've got that beautiful view right there, and then down here, that's the road that goes to another house. So there's not really anything that's gonna be built here because that's kind of like a gully, and they're not really, I don't think they're gonna build houses down there, so it's always gonna have a nice view. And so I just have to set up some stuff like a table or something in here, and then I could do all of my editing for my channel in this room and just have like a nice beautiful environment. And this is exactly what I'm looking for, is just like nice open space like this that's comfortable, that I can do all my editing in, so that I kind of have like peace and quiet, and I've got nice stuff to look at because it's a beautiful view in here. So we've got that little door, and yeah, I don't know if I'd do that. I honestly probably wouldn't have anything there. That's kind of overkill to me. But I've got this little deck thing. That walkway goes to the front of the house, and then this is like my favorite part of the house. So I could have something like this that's like covered or not covered, and it's cool to have a little ramp. So maybe someone in the family or something, wheelchair, I don't know. Anyways, but I love this. So on days like this, and it has like, it's pretty well next to the house, so there's a ton of shade that you can have coming to here, but just like sitting out here on like a Sunday or something like that, just relaxing. And you don't even have to go to the house, go to the bathroom. There's just like a random bathroom out here, which is kind of weird. I don't think I'd ever actually use that, to be honest. But yeah, it's super nice, and you just have all these trees, so it's secluded. There is a neighbor right, it's hard to see, right through those trees you can kind of see that house. So there's a neighbor there, but all these trees block it, so really you have like your own personal space back here. And you can see you've got a grill back there because you would do some barbecuing here. Okay, last thing, I promise. So this is the kitchen. And this might, besides that little outdoor area, this might be my favorite part because it's just so open. So you got this little walk-in storage area that, I mean, I eat a lot of food, but not that much. So I probably wouldn't ever have that full, but you can see the whole setup with it. So you've got all these chairs, and then I think they had a good idea going there. So during like sports games and all that kind of stuff, we could have a bunch of friends over and have them watching everything, cooking stuff, and gigantic sink, of course. But I just like how open this whole area is. And then if you did need to do some formal dining, you've got this little area, and it's got a little window there, so it's got a nice view. But yeah, super solid. And so far out of the houses that I've looked at, I like this one the most. And they even have a picture that's that to match that. So you can tell these people like those little arches. So we just got to the second house, and as you can see, my real estate agent's awesome. She also drives a Ram. But here is the second house, and this one so far, I think I like it the most. Let me actually stand back a little bit so you can get a full view of it. Okay, so here's like an actual full view of the house. It's kind of like a mini looking like castle thing, especially with the rock tower there on this side. But this one, specification wise, is really, really close to what I'm looking for, and I love the aesthetic of it. So this one's about 3,500 square feet, I think, spec wise, and it has a usable garage, unlike the first house, and it's got 3 levels. So let's go to the garage first, and then after that, then we'll go upstairs, then the middle floor, I think, and then the basement. So let's head in. So there's this little like step thing to get into the garage. But here is the garage for the house. So this actually could fit the truck in it, I'm pretty sure. So if I do this, like if I pull the truck in through here, it should be able to fit. And you guys know that we have the new C8 on order soon, so that would probably go right there if I got this house, obviously. That's another door to the outside, which is nice. But I mean, 3-car garage, and it's got a decent amount of space. The only thing that I would change in this garage is all of these walls need to be painted. I don't know why the previous owner didn't paint them, but that's okay. And then probably epoxy over the whole floor so that it has like that smooth look, because I don't really like this look and it looks like some spills and stuff. So it just doesn't look clean. So I kind of want like a clean look for the garage, since I plan on filming in the garage quite a bit. Actually, I changed my mind. So we're just gonna go through the front door, and then we're gonna go through the middle floor first. So here is the first room that's in that like tower thing. This is kind of like a formal dining room, is probably what I would use this as. It's got a cool light there. And then we've got the kitchen in here. So wrap around with all of the counters, appliances, everything. And then there's little storage in there. It looks like the appliances in this are fairly new. And then there's kind of like a living room area. So I don't think that I would put a TV in this room. It looks like they had a setup for a TV because there's some speakers up there. But I think that I would just leave this with some like furniture, maybe kind of like an office-like room because it's got a nice view out these windows. It's just kind of like a little comfortable place. But this is kind of like the whole upstairs, so it's just this little, it's like living space, not living space, not like rooms, but it's just kind of like general like community space, if that makes sense. Okay, now we gotta go up the stairs. And these are like wood stairs, so they make that funny squeaking sound. Wait for it, wait for it. Oh, never mind, they stopped doing it. Okay, this room would immediately need to be repainted. Immediately, I get it, red, white, and blue theme, pretty cool. It's probably a boys' room, but yeah, I would just repaint this room, and I'd probably use this as like a mini office. Not sure though. Then there's a little bathroom here, bathroom thing, kind of. I think this is more of like a laundry room actually, because there's a sink in there. That's a laundry room, never mind. And then we have the other room up here. This one I could probably leave the what it is color-wise. It doesn't look bad. It's cool that it has a view on the garage. And then again, looks like they had a little girl, so this room repainted immediately. This is really cool. So there's a little deck here. I don't know if I can figure out how to open it. Wait, guys, I'm trying. Okay, so we've got this deck here. So it goes like out into the whole neighborhood, but that's still cool. So little deck, huge plus. I actually like it. It looks cool on the outside of the house, but then it's also kind of functional if I want to have a view of something. Okay, we got that locked. Now this is the cool part. This is the other part of that tower thing. And this would be the master bedroom. So you've got like a little fireplace in here. And I'm not sure if I'd repaint this or not. It's not too bad, but here's kind of like the little closet for it. So I could actually be organized with my stuff for once. And then here's the master bathroom, gigantic little bathtub. And then you do get a cool view out the back. Here is your shower. And then here you got like the whole setup. Hey guys. But yeah, I mean, I like this room quite a bit. It's a little bit like compact with the setup on everything, but it's still really solid overall. It's got everything that I want. Okay guys, I found it. See, wooden steps, always do that. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but they just always, oh wait, I can't. That's the creaker step. Okay, let's go downstairs. Now we're going down to the basement and you can see it's got like this weird kind of like Tuscan style paint. Looks pretty cool so far. This is in the bottom of the tower, room wise, so all these tower rooms are cool. It's just got like stuff in there. I'm guessing this is more, oh, it's an actual closet in that one. But yeah, this could be like a pretty cool game room or something, what I think. So I could put like pool tables, ping pong tables, just tables in general. Now I wasn't sure if I was gonna show this room because it's just weird. Automatic light. This is like the murder room. Do you hear that door? The door's even creaking creepy. This is the room that I'll get murdered in living in this house. And there's even weird hook things. Yeah, I'm done. I'm getting out of here. Then we have another bathroom in here, if I can find the light switch. This bathroom looks cool. I like this little thing right here. This is actually growing on me. I didn't like it originally, but now it's kind of growing on me. And then we have another bedroom in here. It's like baby blue. Oh, here's the light. Yeah, probably get this repainted. I would just think match it with this. Just have it all match. I don't know. And then this is my favorite room down here. So this is like a movie room, I'm guessing, because it's got like all the setups for it, lighting wise and all that. So I'm thinking this is where all of this stuff was. On this wall, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know anything about TVs and movie centers and all that. But yeah, could have like a couch in this area and then could have like a whole TV setup and just have this as like a cool movie room in the basement. And then finally, you always have to have under the stairs storage area, and that's where someone will live, I guess. No, just kidding. This is just outside behind the house, and it's like this little patio thing. I love all the trees and vines throughout here. I'm guessing they had a dog because there's a little dog house thing. And then there's a trampoline, guys. Like the house comes with a trampoline. Unless they're taking it. I don't think they are though. But there's no like fence in between you and the neighbors, but there is like trees and everything that separates it. And then you get these little steps. But this is just like a nice, comfortable, secluded backyard where I could just relax all the time and deal with all the bugs. But really solid. And now we've got to head to the next house, which is somewhere up there. over in, well, actually I don't want to say because I don't, yeah, never mind. We're gonna go there in a minute though. So I can't film inside this house because the owner hasn't given me the okay, and I'm gonna post this video today, so I didn't want to have to wait for the okay, but this is another one that I looked at today. Really, really nice house. The only downside is it's only got a 2-car garage where the other one had a 3-car garage. And then this one doesn't have a lot of land, so I can't really add to the house or anything. I don't really have a backyard, but then I don't have to do yard work either. The floor plan on this one's way more open, which I like. I don't like want a bunch of little like cramped rooms, so that's a huge plus. So I'm kind of not sure what route we're gonna go, but yeah, we're gonna head out and go get some food because we haven't really eaten anything today, and then we'll cap things off for the video. Just sneaking a shot of the back of the house, but yeah, you can see the houses here are definitely cramped together. But I mean, it's a nice area overall, like up on the hills over here. Definitely a really nice area. So yeah, decisions. Well, I am completely exhausted from today with all the house searching and all that. So to kind of sum things up, I'm gonna have to look through everything on those houses again, kind of decide which one I like the most, and then we will put an offer on that one. Technically, you can put multiple offers in, but I just don't like going about things that way. I would rather just put one in on the house that I plan on buying, not put multiple, because you know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense, right? So I'm gonna kind of try to pick the one that I like the most, then we'll put an offer in that one, and hopefully they'll come back with something reasonable, basically, because the market is stupid right now in Utah. But if a house has been on the market for a while, which a few of those houses have been on the market for a while, it's usually because there's something wrong with it, or it's just overpriced for what it is. So no offense if you're selling either of those houses and you're watching this, I'm not trying to offend you. I'm just saying, with how hot the market is, that's usually the case, is one of those two things. But that all being said, if you are stopping for the first time, I would really appreciate it if you'd subscribe, comment down below what you thought, and then I will see all of you in that next video.